Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to the Swiss Alps for a little bit more gameplay. Now, just before I started recording this episode, a massive thunderstorm hit. So you're probably going to hear some pretty hefty thunder in the background and possibly a bit of, there we go. There we go. I don't know how this video is going to go, but I do apologise for that. Now I've been doing some work. I've been starting to wrap bales, as you can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over and grab the rest of these bales now. So I also do need to change the speed to 5 times on this. So I'm going to start this guy up. And where are we? Start engine right there. Okay, we'll jump out and we'll let that automatically go. Yeah, so if I do get drowned out by a bit of thunder, because it's right overhead, it's absolutely crazy. There's lightning going off everywhere. There it goes again. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to head out onto the field. I'm not picking these bales up and sticking them on a tractor. I mean on the back of a truck or a trailer, but what I am doing is I'm just picking them up and carrying them over. So, which I don't mind doing, because I really don't mind doing front loader work on this, as I've said heaps of times. So, I streamed this with Hokey Pokey last night. Didn't actually stream this game. This particular save, because this is specifically for YouTube, but we did stream a multiplayer game that her and I have going on as a personal game at the moment, and that was quite good. Had a great time. Streamed for about I think almost 4 hours. Had some a great time on the map. We're in a different location, not on the main farm here, so in that one. So what I've been doing is I've been picking these up like this and taking them over, so which seems to work all right. The tractor can handle it quite well, although it seems like it can't. So but it actually can. A little bit front heavy. But there you go. So I hope everybody's well. I've been away for work for a week. It's really nice to be back. Got back on late Thursday night. I flew back into South Australia. We had we had some COVID issues over here in South Australia. We had a bit of a lockdown and stuff. I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to get back into the state or not, but thankfully I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this down here. It seems to work a little bit better if you do it this way. Well, it works perfectly fine doing it that way, so that's kind of the way that I've been doing it. Just run it in there, wait until it stops, because it does get a little bit funny sometimes. There we go, just enough there, just to pull that off. Perfect. All right, lovely. Oh, I just got to adjust my. I think the storm has stopped now. Thankfully, that was crazy. It just. Oh, no, there it goes again. It just hit out of nowhere. It was crazy. So, but this is seems to be what's happening over here in sort of the spring and summer months and stuff, when we have really warm weather now. So it's all a changing. All right, let's see, let's bring that down there. We'll line that up in about the center like that, and we'll go over and pick this other one up as well. Now you do have to, when you're putting them on one time, you do have to be relatively gentle with your swinging around and stuff that you do when you're turning and stuff, which is a little bit hard with the controller, to be honest. There we go, about there. Bring that down onto the ground and run that in. So Perfect. Look at that. So I always try, and when I'm collecting bales and stuff, if I'm loading a trailer or something, then I probably usually go just one bale. But when I'm transporting like this, I go two, and I don't think there's any real... Oh, having trouble getting up there. I don't think there's any real a point in doubling up and sort of loading and unloading a trailer. When you consider if we just drive these bales over here, then everything should be okay. I'm not sure whether I have the weight on the back. I may have to put the weight on the back. Do we? No, we don't. Okay, we may have to grab the weight. And I'm not sure because it is feeling a bit front heavy now. It wasn't previously, but it is now, so. Alright, in we go. Beautiful. I'm loving this all-wheel steering on this Lin track. It's pretty awesome. Up we go. Just a little bit more. Just got to be relatively gentle when you're coming in here and putting these in this wrapper, because you can pull it out of position, and then you end up with what I ended up with previously, and I'll show you that in a sec. Wait for that to finish. Once it gets to the wrap point, it only kind of half wraps the bale. Lift that up a little bit. Drop him in there. That little edge there that you can pull your bales off of is really awesome. So what happened was, we go out here. What happened was I actually was a little bit rambunctious, to say the least, in stacking the bales in. And as you can see, we got that first slug and then just a single bale, and everything moved. But it's all going all right now, so that's all good. Where did we put the? I'll put it in here somewhere. I'm not sure where I put the weight. There's still more equipment that we are going to... There it is over there. There is still more equipment that we are going to need to buy for the farm. At the moment, we're just concentrating at the moment on getting some TMR. And then I think we're going to have to plough ourselves some fields and sow ourselves some fields so that we can get our own... straw. So... Alright. A bit bouncy there. It's a bit rough in the yard, isn't it? What have we got? We've only got 2 more bales left, so perfect. So we'll grab these 2, and then this area is done. We still have another area of to do of oh, there we go, of grass. So we'll do that as well. There we go. Let's see. Let's get that 0. Sit that at about 20 or 0.2 meters, and in we go. Pick him up. Going downhill slightly there. We're facing downhill, so have to be careful that the bale doesn't slide off. So I hope everybody is well. Hope everybody's staying well. It's everything's just so crazy out there at the moment, isn't it? Everything is so crazy. Been a bit crazy over here weather-wise and stuff as well. When I was in New South Wales for the week, let's see, I was working in 43 degrees and sort of 38 degree heat, so it got quite hot indeed. Let's see if we can get up here. Probably pushing it getting out there. I probably need to have beacons on, although I don't think this has beacons, does it? Let's have a look at what it does. Does it have... yeah, that's pretty awesome, isn't it, actually? I love those. That's a good replacement for beacons, definitely. It's kind of very modern. This is an absolutely awesome tractor. I'm absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving this tractor. You can see we're still a little bit front heavy there. You can see it's pulling down on the front there a bit, so Definitely a little bit front heavy still. We also need to place, we've only got 27,000 sitting there. We also need to replace, to place some greenhouses as well, so that they give us some daily income. They're actually pretty good for daily income, and you don't necessarily need to have manure on them, but luckily for us we have a little bit of manure stored, so we probably could look at perhaps sorting those out a little bit as well at some point, just to get that daily income. So there we go, let it do its thing. So absolutely loving being back in Farm Sim. Hokey Pokey and I, as I said, we started a game on this map together, a multiplayer game. We've got a farm each, and absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. But the problem with Farm Sim for me and for Hokey Pokey is that we become quite addicted. I'm very, very addicted to it, and seem to want to play it all the time. So you might get a fair bit of content out on the channel on Farm Sim over the next couple of months. Alright, in we go. Now, let's see, unload bales. There we go. It's quite a simple yet complex machine, isn't it? Look at that. Pushing that out. That's perfect. Okay, there we go. We've got the thunder hitting again. Alright, let's stop the engine. We're going to leave, I'm going to leave it sitting there because we will continue on with our bales, with our silage bales. But what I'm going to do for now is, I might unwrap this one over here. I think because we're going to need one for some TMR, so we'll cut this. Oh no, cut that one open. Okay, that'll do. That'll be fine. Jump in here and we will grab that one. Oh, okay, there you go. Because we are going to need this for some TMR. So I'm not sure what this, what the volumes are on this trailer that we're on this mixer trailer, the new mixer trailer, because it's the first time I've actually used it. So, but let's pull that out. There we go, perfect. Right, so I've got the mixer trailer set up over here. We will throw this in. I'm guessing we're going to have to put in a straw bale to fill. I don't know. Oh, come on. There we go. Kind of almost good vision up there. Let's drop that in there. Get you out of the way. We will throw one hay in. Oh, come on, Simmy. There we go. Stop doing that. Okay. So we'll throw one of these in. We might have to throw 2 hay in, I think. We have a tedder, don't we? Yeah, sitting right. Yeah, that's a tedder sitting right there. Okay, so we'll grab one of these. Alright, we'll throw this guy in. We won't do that. Okay, there you go, that's a bit better. We need to move forward a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so it should be 2 of these. Go. Just straighten that up. Beautiful. Alright. So once we get this in, once we get this TMR in, the cows will be pretty well at 100% production, which is going to be good. That's going to give us some milk. We still don't have many cows, so probably need to consider increasing that. What do we actually have? Let's have a look. We've still only got 10, yeah. We've still only got 10. All right, so we're going to throw some TMR in there now. We also need to get some more straw in there. I've got a straw blower set up, ready to go, so we can do that. Let's just open that bit. Go. Throw you in there, a little bit forward. So we'll do that. What I do need to do now is I'm going to run over and I think I'm going to use this actually. I reckon I might use this to hook up this. Should be able to hook this mixer up to the front of this, and it should give us a good indication of what levels we're at for this. So I think we may need to throw in a bale of straw as well as a mixer. So no, that's not going to work. Okay, I was kind of hoping that it would. I'm starting to think that this truck might actually be may actually be sort of a bit of a waste of money, to be honest. Don't know. I should really turn that off, shouldn't I? Okay, so we're going to have to throw this guy in. Didn't really want to get out the big tractor, but I think we're going to have to. Need to see what type of mix that we've got there. We're going to need at least another maybe 30 cattle, which means that we're going to have to make quite a bit of TMR. I'll probably make most of it off camera, I think. But I thought for the first one we would do the first one. All right, so we need to throw some straw in there as well to get that mixture up. So, all right, let's do that. Which means we're going to need a crop for straw. We're going to need a crop for straw, and we're going to need a crop for. We're going to need to do some hay as well, so it's going to have to be on our agenda now. We do have quite a bit of area there for pull that out for hay, so we can do half of this field up the top of the farm over there. We can do half of it in hay and half of it in grass, so that should be all right. Just move this up. There we go, perfect. Throw you in, and that should be okay. That should be enough on the mixture. So 1 bale of silage, 2 bales of hay, and 1 bale of straw. Come on, in you go. There we go. Right, just bring this down as well. There we go. So maybe a third tractor might be okay. Just something for perhaps just something that that we can just tow this stuff around. Maybe we should have kept the electric tractor for that. There we go, perfect. Okay, so what have we got? Let's turn on the mixer wagon. And we will go and, what side does it come out? It comes out that side, doesn't it? Either side, okay, beautiful. So we'll spin around here and we will go in and throw that in. That's a tough turn, isn't it? It's kind of, with the all-wheel steering, it's kind of bottoming out on the A-frame there. So, almost jackknifing. Let's bring this down here. I don't know whether we have a left and a right. Is this going to go in here? Surely it is. Let's have a look. Turn off mixer wagon. Tip side left. We need to go to tip side right for that. And there we go. Right button and boom. Off it goes, guys. Wow, that was a massive strike of lightning that was just out there. What is it? It's 10 a.m. in the morning, and there we go. It's 10 a.m. in the morning, and that lit up the entire room still, even though it's dim in here. It's definitely dim in here. What have we got? Total mix ration 16,000 litres. Okay, so we can make some more, but we're okay for now. How's the water going? The water's going good. So all we need to do now is let's turn that mixer wagon off right there. We'll move it out of the way, and I will do some more. TMR mixing, probably off camera, as I said. I reckon it's probably the best bet. All right, there you go. Beautiful. So we'll disconnect that. We will grab the straw blower. Now I'm not sure whereabouts we are supposed to be blowing straw here, so we're going to have to wing it a little bit. I don't know whether it's over the backside and we blow it out onto the grass, or whether we blow it into. It looks like we need to blow it into. Why is that not wanting to hook up? What's going on there? Okay. Yep. All right. So we're in a really bad position there. There we go. That's better. I think we're supposed to blow it in there. I might be wrong, but let's try it. The problem with that little 50, with that little Rigitrack 50, was that that doesn't seem to be working, does it? With the Rigitrack 50 was it wouldn't take a front loader arm, so we may have to get ourselves a we may actually have to get ourselves an even smaller one. There we go. That's where we should be blowing it. We may have to get ourselves. Maybe we can get an old Massey or an old Case or something as a yard tractor. Might be a good one. There we go. We'll spin around here. See how this goes. It says that it's registering the straw that's in the back, so that's good. A nice little. It's actually a nice little straw blower, this one. Okay, in we go. Perfect. Okay, let's get that straw out. Move it back a little bit so it goes through the fence a bit better. Probably get rid of the whole 4,000. It'll probably take a little bit more than that, I would say. But it seems to be working all right. Alright, how's that gone? Yeah, okay, so what we'll do is we'll leave that running. We'll go and jump back in the Lintrack and bring another straw bale over. We are going to need to look at working on straw bales very quickly by the looks of it. Okay, in we go. I might repaint this, I think. I think we'll do a repaint on it before the end of the episode. Let's see. What I want to do is maybe if we can, if we've got enough room. I don't think we're going to hit the top of the shed there. Don't think we're going to hit the top of the shed. There we go. Perfect. Alright, that was a little bit unorthodox, but it worked, guys. Okay, we'll just lower that down so that we're not overbalancing ourselves. Beautiful. And off we go. Off we go. Yeah, definitely loving this tractor. Do you guys use this tractor? Are you using it in your playthrough if you're playing, if you've got the Swiss Alps DLC? Are you using this tractor, and what do you think of it? I think it's pretty cool, actually. The yard's a bit, the yard's a little bit bumpy, would we say? Alright, so we'll throw this guy in here. Try and bring it down so that it fits in there. Let's have a squiz. There we go. Let's just bring that down. Should be okay. Should be okay. Let's just double check. Watch our head on those tines there. Yeah, perfect. Right, we'll give that a run. And they'll be completely full. You can see it all filling up in the shed over there. Be nice to have to run it into the shed, wouldn't it? Like to add that little bit of extra a little bit of extra playability and realism to it. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to disconnect that. We'll bring this fella over here and park him away. We're going to need to use this to do some ploughing as well, so look at that, see those bumps there? I don't know whether that was purposeful or whether it was a mistake by Giants, I don't know. We'll park you in there and jump out. Perfect. We'll jump into you there. Safety first. Bring those down. And let's go and have a look. I'll show you what I think I'm planning on doing. So I think grass-wise for silage, we will use this area here. Hay-wise, we will use all of this area up here to do our hay as well. We're going to need more hay than we are silage, so we might be able to do a cut on the entire field. So this will all be hay. So we'll cut that. It should give us enough to keep these cows. When we do get more cows, we are going to need to have a lot more as well. In here, this area here, and it's probably going to be a little bit tough ploughing on this hillside and stuff, but we are going to turn all of this area into a crop now. I'm thinking oats. I'm thinking oats is going to be the one that we're going to do. I do want to start breeding horses. There is a mod that Hokey Pokey and I have put in our gameplay. You can see some of these areas we're not going to be able to plough, but the Hokey Pokey and I have put in our gameplay that actually allows you, if you put 2 horses in a pen, it actually allows you to breed foals and breed horses. So we might try that out as well, I think, which would be really cool. This is where the greenhouses are going. I'm not sure how much the greenhouses cost. Let's have a look. See, it's a placeables. What have we got? Miscellaneous. Probably be under miscellaneous, the greenhouses, I think. There we go. A cucumber greenhouse for 9,000. Brings in 56 an hour. That's pretty cool. We've got some fruit trees there. We've got a lettuce greenhouse, which brings in 60 an hour. Tomatoes, which brings in 60 an hour. And that's another tomato one, which brings in 60. They're 25 each. The cucumbers are is only 9,000. Now these trees as well are 10,000, aren't they? So, all right. Now, what did we do? Let's maybe place one of these for now. I'm going to place them over here. Let's see. Probably to spin that around a little bit. Need to line it up with the back of that. There we go. Should be okay. I'm thinking of placing one here. Stick one there. We will stick one in here. Are they too close together? Bugger. Maybe one here. Should I spin it around maybe? It would probably be... No, I won't actually. I'm going to leave a bit of gap there as well. So I'm going to actually move that to probably about there, I think, and place another one of those. So what we need to do now is we need to get a little bit of water in those, which we can do. What are we doing finance-wise? Did we actually end up taking out a loan? We have a $190,000 loan, so that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Right, so I'm just going to throw these down here. There we go. Just bring these down here. Drop that off there. And I will drop the weight off as well. Because we're going to need to tow this. We're going to need to tow this trailer. So, all right, let's drop him off. Grab some. Let's That's what we need to do. We need to grab this as well. Let's throw that down there and clean up these cows here. There's not too much mess really, is there? So there we go. Perfect. So we'll spin around, turn it on a dime. Wow, that storm's starting to get full on now out there, the rain and stuff. I don't know about the... there's still lightning out there, but there's no... I haven't heard any thunder for quite a while. So we might be okay. Alright, so we'll throw that over there. We'll go and grab ourselves some... go and grab ourselves this trailer here. Over there, the water trailer. We'll throw some water in these greenhouses and fill them up. And then we'll grab some manure and probably call it an episode, I think. So there's a lot to do on the farm, a lot to still get organised because it is only a young farm. Let's just give those as much water as they need. Still only a young farm, we're still sort of on our setup day almost. So let's just drive in here. Not sure where the trigger is. The trigger here somewhere. Come on, you can do it. Maybe we need to get in a little bit tighter. Throw that in there. Ah, there we go, perfect. Alright, where's that? That's about there. Alright, so we'll give that enough water. There we go. It only took didn't even take half a tank, did it? So spin around here. 2,000 litres took. Okay, got you in there. Down you go, down you go. There we go, perfect. Excuse me. Alright, so cucumbers it is. Cucumbers seem to be the first amount of greenhouses that we can do. I am planning on putting more greenhouses in at some point. And probably some fruit trees as well, so that should be okay. So just duck over here. We'll drop this back in here. I'm not sure whether the cows are going to need it before the greenhouses are going to need it, but move that over here. Where's our manure's there, so we'll grab some manure. We'll throw a bucket of manure in each one. There you go. Not sure how much manure we actually have sitting in here. It looks like we have quite a bit, doesn't it? There we go. Alright, so a bucket of manure in each one. Yeah, picking up manure in the same bucket that we're using to pick up the cow feed and put it back in. But that's okay. It's farm sim. Alright, here we go. So what we need to do is probably move in here a little bit. About maybe there. Is that the alright trigger point? It is. So a bucket gives us 31%. Which isn't too bad, so we can get one more and get the other one filled up, and they'll start producing, I think it was 58 an hour, wasn't it? Which will actually be really, really good for us, so down we go. Okay. Another load. Beautiful. It's funny when you take your finger off the right shoulder button when you're doing the front loader work. As soon as you take your finger off the right shoulder button, it goes into view mode and your view changes. So I apologise about that. Okay, let's go in here. Go. And a little bit more. Throw that one in there. Perfect. All right, so there's our plan. So what I might do is I might do a little bit of I might actually do a little bit of ploughing on this field down here off camera, so that you guys don't have to watch that whole thing. Cucumbers are going. They are starting to grow. You can see there's a few already. All right, which will be perfect. So that'll bring us in around about 100 and maybe 118, 116 an hour, 116 an hour. Which will actually be really good income, and it'll help counteract our the loan that we have at the moment and the loan interest that we get charged every night. So that should be cool, and we'll look at some other things such as the fruit trees and stuff as well. But for this episode, I'm going to leave it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, it's great to be back in Farm Sim. If you like this one, please hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe. Don't forget to come join us on Twitch, join us on Discord, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.